John Osborne here. Today is May 22nd, 2017. Let's do the FX education outlook for today. First, let's look at some of the markets we were looking at to go bullish. Last time of our video, we looked at the euro pound breaking above this trend line here. We saw that we had struggling to break above it with a long reversal candle here, and sure enough we broke above it, had a couple of good days moving higher, so watch for this to go higher. We're breaking on the weekly as well, as you can see here, and we're still showing bullishness on our 120 and 240. For the euro US dollar, same thing. It's another one that we saw going higher. This one has moved up and continued through the previous pivot of 1.11396 and now is moving nicely higher. We're still seeing some good bullishness on the daily and the weekly, though we're starting to see consolidation on our 120 and 240, but we got the strength of the daily and weekly behind it. In our newly bearish category, we've got the US dollar loonie. It's broken down below the previous swing highs here. The first most significant pivot that we've broken, or most recent pivot, is this one at 1.35339 on the daily. You can see this long red candle that happened and a continuation down lower. We have to watch out though. This one may not run lower because we've got this support within the weekly trend line that we see here that was defined as our resistance a little while ago, about a month and a half ago, and we're going back down and retesting that now. So let's see what happens. We're still bearish on the 240, neutral to bullish on the 120, but we're bearish on our daily. We continue to be bearish in the dollar Swissy, which has broken below this most recent support here. We did get a reversal candle here, but we'll see what happens if we can move a little bit lower. We're keeping an eye out on this lower support on the weekly, which we've come down to touch again. That's down here, and right now that's around 0.96532. So watch out if we can break that. If we can break that, we'd be moving down further. And the Aussie yen broke down below its weekly support line, but it's made a little bit of a comeback here, so I'm not sure how much longer we're going to stay bearish in this one. We try to draw on a trend line here, and if you do take this trend line with these two pivots, then we've broken that and we've retested it, so we could see a run lower. So that's why we're going to stay a little bit bullish on this one, although I'd really like to see this one break below the previous lows before going lower. Newly consolidating, we have the pound yen, which this is the one that we've been watching as approaching the 148.447 resistance, and then it bounced down off of that. So we're kind of in a consolidation after attempting to break through that. And you can see we've put in, I don't know if we would call this a pivot right here, but we certainly would call this one a pivot. And we're going to be watching for lower lows and lower highs. What we could do is we could put in a line across the top here and watch for a break to get above there, and that would be about 145.625 or so. And that'll do it today. For today, you can follow me on StockTwits and Twitter under the name and ID TraderJohnO. Until next time, have a great day.